My name is Andrea, so I'm going to tell you all the information that you will hear today, and I will show you our presentation. The content for our webinar, it's well, first of all, we are going to talk about the company, who we are. Then we are going to talk about the modules that we develop here in our company. And then we'll let you know the prepared solutions for different kinds of projects that we already developed and the benefits you will get working with Eocortex. And at the end, if we are going to have enough time, we are going to do a demonstration. So we are going to show you the interface of our program so you could see how it looks like. Okay, so first of all, we are going to talk about a company. So we are Eocortex. Yes, actually, you should see the blue screen, but you have to refresh the page. Okay. So, who we are? We are a provider of VMS. So, what do? Is we develop some modules for video system surveillance systems. And before we had cameras, and a person was there watching at the cameras watching at the monitors all the time. So what we do is offer you a solution. So in the case that something happens, the system will automatically tells you or send you a message telling you that something has happened. So that's what we are working on and developing. Okay, Jules. I think that all can hear me. I really don't know what could be happening this time with Jules. Okay, I'm going to. Okay. I'm going to this new slide. So tell me if you see another slide, not the same one as you saw before. Okay. Okay. So let's keep on. So we are talking about our company. So yes, we are in the market since 2008, and after 5 years, we realized that we wanted to go to the international market. So we've been working with international companies, and that was very good for our company. No sound, Jules, again. Okay, thank you, Jane, for the advice. Okay, so in the last years that we've been in the market, we've have our company it's already in about 50 countries, and during this time we've been able to implement about 23,000 projects. What is very good about Eocortex is that most of the cameras are compatible. So there are many brands in the market, and you may find different brands in different countries, but all those brands are compatible with Eocortex. And also sometimes we had the cases when some people already had cameras, but those cameras were analog cameras. Um, mm, Even though if those cameras were analog, we were able um, to install Eocortex in those cameras. So we've had some cases when we had a hybrid system. Um, what is going on here? Jules cannot hear us yet. Mm, okay, well, then I'm going to keep talking. Um, so, as I was saying, um, an advantage is that you are able to work with many brands of cameras. Uh-huh. Um, so this is going to give you're going to be sure that the camera that you have are going to work with our system. When you already install Eocortex, it is not going to take more than 10 minutes to do the installation and the configuration. Now sound. Okay, I'm very glad that now you can hear us, Jules. Okay, I was talking about the company and about the cameras that we have that Eocortex is compatible with many brands and that we have implemented about 23,000 projects and that we have more than 5,000 partners in the world. I was saying that when you are trying to install the our program, it is going to take about 10 minutes for you to do the installation process and the configuration. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the advantages, some of the advantages that you will have working with Eocortex. Okay, so yes, thank you, Dustin. So for example, what we are doing right now, this is for free. So you will get training, personal training, for free. And you will also get technical training for free. And at the end of the training, you will get a certification where it says that you can use Eocortex and that you can work with it. Also, we provide with the assistance, and this assistance is going to be through the whole process. It means that you just got your project and you reach us and you tell us, okay, I have this scenario, I want you to please help me to select the modules, to help me um, uh, to make the hardware calculation. We are going to do this for you. We are going to help you doing all these things. And all of these assistance, it is going to be for free. So it is a very good advantage from your side. If you are distributors, you can get all this assistance from our side, but it does not mean that you cannot charge the last client for this kind of assistance. So it is going to give you more advantages. Okay, the technical support, it is also for free. So you can call us, you can reach us, and you will get all the information that you will need, if it is technical support or if it is just general information. When you buy the Eocortex, product, you only buy it for once. And this license is going to be for lifetime. So it means that if we do update, for example, we used to do 2 updates per year. So this means that you will get the updates for free. You don't need to pay additional money um, to get the updates. Okay, pretty much this is what I want to tell you with this slide. So I'm going right now to the next one. As you can see in this slide, these are the countries where our projects, um, where we have projects, where our product have been implemented. Eocortex, it's already working in the countries that you can see on the screen. And also you can see the brands that we work with, that we are working right now with, and some companies where Eocortex was installed, and right now it's also working. Okay, now we are moving to the second part of our webinar, which is the modules. These are our analytics modules. So these modules, they resolve um, different tasks. So we can see module by module. I'm going to be very specific. If any one of you want some more information, detailed information, you can just write in the chat and I will answer you, or my coworkers will answer you. If you have some more, let's say, like more deep questions, so you can write us an email, for example. Okay, so we are going to start. These are the modules that we have. We have 19 modules. And the first one that we have here is smoke and fire detection. So this module is about where you have a camera, and in this camera you have installed the smoke and fire detection module. So in the case that a fire is just starting, so this module is going to tell you, it is going to send you a notification as soon as the smoke is detected. So it is going to prevent that the fire is going to spread. And you also can like promptly act and do what you will have to do in this kind of situations. The good thing about this system is that you are able to integrate some other system if you may need it. For example, an alarm system or a fire system. Okay, so that's the smoke and fire detection module. Also, if you will need to make an investigation on what happened, just one moment, I will read this question. Okay. Jane, could you help me to please answer these questions and I will keep talking. Okay, so as I was saying, if you need to investigate the causes of the fire, this module is going to be a big help because it is going to show you exactly the moment when the fire started and why it started and if a person was there, who was this person. So it is going to help you to make a very good investigation. Okay, now we are moving to the next module. this module is tracking module. So what does this module do? This module is very good because you can write a line um, in the camera with the Eocortex help, of course, and you can select in which direction it is going to send you the alarm or the notification. So, for example, as we could see here, this person is going in this direction, and it immediately is going to tell you that someone just crossed that line. For example, if you have an area, let's say a car, yes, and you don't want nobody getting near, so you can write the area around the car, and if someone crosses or gets into this area, it is going to send you um, a notification, so you will know that someone is near your car. Or, for example, if there are some premises in where nobody should be, and someone just entered, so it is also going to send you a notification and let you know that someone is there. So it is going to prevent possible terrorist attacks, and also it will show you we have an event log, so you can check all the information, who was there at what time, who crosses the line, for how long time this person was in the forbidden area. So you will get all this information in the events log. Okay, we are going to the next module, which is abandoned object detection. Okay, so it means that the camera in the space of the camera, you can write where you want the area that you want to select. So the objects shouldn't. So no objects should be there. Yes. So and you can also set the time. If an object is there for 1 minute and it is not, and you decided that 1 minute is not enough time, then you can make it longer, like maybe 3 minutes or more. You can configure this in Eocortex interface. So it will show you an alarm. It will show you that an object was abandoned in this place, and then you will be able to see who left this object, and you will be able to promptly inform the authorities, or you will be able to promptly do an evacuation. Okay, we are going to our next module, which is face detection. Face detection is a module that detects faces where no humans should be. So, for example, there is a farm and nobody should be around. So it is going to tell you, it is going to send you a notification when the system recognizes a face nearby. This is just, of course, an example. There are many areas where, for example, in some offices or in a factory, where only like the machines should be. So in the case that someone is there, it send you an alarm, and you can like promptly do the what you need to do. Also, it allows you to save the face of the person who was detected by the system. Okay, we are going to the next module. It is suspect search. So this is a very good module in the case that a child is lost. Um, you can easily find the child, or in the case that a thief is going around. So this module is going to work in all the cameras that the module is active. You can submit a plan of the premises, and you will be able to see the trajectory that this person that you are looking for just took. And you can, for example, to look for a person, you can search by the clothes. So there are different ways for you to do it. There are some filters, and you can, for example, just draw like blue pants and red t-shirt, and you can draw these in our system. Or if you, for example, have a picture of the person that you are searching, you will only need to select this picture and tell Eocortex to please look for this person. Yes, of course. At the end of the webinar, we will send you this presentation to you so you can have it. Okay. I'm going to go to the next module, which is loud sound detection. So it is we can use this module because, for example, in the cameras there is a microphone incorporated, so we can hear from the camera. And in the case that a very loud sound, uh, like the microphone just got a very loud sound, it is going to send you a notification. It could be a shot, as we see in the image, or it could be other thing. But it is a sign that something happened. So we can promptly act. Okay. Also, we can identify like the camera is in this place, so I can identify which camera sent the notification, and I can know where the problem is going on, or where this situation is going on, not to call it a problem. Okay, so pretty much it is about this module. Let's go to the next one. It is crowd monitoring. It is you can set the maximum of people that can gather together, and if this limit is more than the one that you set, so it is going to send you an alarm, or it is going to send you a notification telling you that this is going on. It is very useful, for example, for embassies, or for like very important places. Okay. Um, Also, if you are let's say like a shop, you have a shop and there are several people. So if you you can set, you can check when there are more people in your shop, so you can put more workers there. Okay, the next one is face recognition. Sometimes it's pretty easy to confuse face recognition and face detection. So face detection, it only detects the face of a human. But face recognition, uh, it's a little bit different because this module, let's say that is more sophisticated and it is used for another kind of things. For example, you can create the access, um, the access control system to your office. For example, you can create some list. You can create the list of trusted people and a blacklist. So when the system recognizes the person, it will open the door. Or if it doesn't recognize the person, let's say that this person is not in the blacklist, it will send a notification, let's say to the receptionist, and she will decide whether she opens or she does it. And if the person that is in front of the camera is a person that is in the black list, so the door is not going to be open, it is not going to give access to this person to your premises. So that's one of the functions that this module has. And so you just need to keep in mind, do not confuse it with the other module that has a similar name. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is license plate recognition. So let's say that it looks like face recognition, but this is with a license plate. So it recognizes the license plates of the cars, letting you know it is the same. You can organize the access control system. The camera recognizes the plates and the and the barrier can open or it simply remains closed. Um, Also, you can, in the database, you can link the number of the plate to a person, so you will know who's this car. And it is going to allow you to, for example, know for how long time this person remained in, let's say, in the parking lot. Or you can also make a white and a black list. So that's pretty much what this module can do. Okay, now this module, I think it is going to be good to answer Iji's question, because it is people counting. So we can install the camera, for example, at the entrance of a shopping mall, or, well, when you need this module to be working. And it is going to count the people that is getting in and the people that is getting out. So you can set the size of the person, of people actually. So it is not going to, the system is not going to confuse, let's say, that a car with children. So it is going to recognize only people. Also, you can get the reports of how many people got in, how many people got out, the time, the hours, and all this information that, as I said before, you will find in the event log. No, Okay, let's go to the next module, which is audio stream processing. Okay, so as I said before, the camera has a microphone. So the camera can not only record video, but it can also record voice. So it is going to give you the opportunity to hear what people is talking in the room where the camera is installed. So this is going to allow you to monitor some important conversations. Also, it is going to allow you to, well, by hearing these conversations, you will be able to prevent some bad situations or to decide what to do with the information that you just heard. Okay. Let's go with the next one, which is personal monitoring. This module lets you know at what time your personnel arrive to work, at what time did they leave. So it is going to tell you, let's say, who is working more, who is working less. And you can, for example, based on this, you can create some incentives program. So it is going to help you to manage the personnel. Okay, our next module is people counting in the queue. And this module is very useful, for example, for some shopping malls, for some airports, when you can set the maximum of people that can be waiting in a queue. When this level is higher, then it is going to send you an alarm. So you can open a new um, window, so people is going to get attended faster. And also this module will help you to know which are like the busy hours where you should have more people working, and the and at what time there are few people, so you can just have maybe one person or two, or well, you will see how many people should be working. Okay, the next module is the PTZ Camera Control. So this module allows you to save money when you are buying the cameras. For example, in an area you should install 4 cameras, but with this module you only need to install 1 camera, and this is going to allow you to like move around the camera. So it is going to give you more visibility of the place that you want to record or to have control. You don't need like a physical joystick. It is a virtual joystick, and you just need to like manage the joystick and the screen, and it is going to show you. You can also, for example, set like the trajectory of the camera automatically, or you can do it like manually. Okay, as I just said. Yes. Okay, let's go to the next, which is fisheye dewarping. This is a kind of lens that some cameras have, which is like a very wide angle. And with this module, you will be able to have the image that you receive from this kind of camera in four images with 90 degrees. So it is going to be like a regular image made by a regular camera. Yes, here is the information that I just said. Okay, so let's go to the next one, which is failover. This is very good because automatically when a server failed, um, all the information, it is going to be done by another server. So sometimes things happen and a server just failed and the information and the recordings are lost and they cannot be recovered, and it is going then to generate an awful situation because you will need all these records. But with Eocortex you won't have this problem, because if one server failed, automatically all the all what this server was doing, it is going to be taken by the other server. So of course the other server is going to do a lot of things at the same time, but your information will be there. You will be able to see the records later on, and also it will give you time to fix the first server who failed. The next module is sabotage detection. This means that, for example, if a camera is moved, if a camera is defocused, if it is flaring, if someone overlapped the image of the camera, the system is going to let you know immediately that this is happening. So you can promptly act, and you can promptly avoid the sabotage. This is the next module is hard hat detection. This is a module that is used, for example, in factories and constructions. So sometimes the workers, they don't want to wear the hat. But with this module, these workers are going to be recognized, and this module is going to save you future penalties from authorities, and so that's why it is pretty good. It recognizes the person that is not wearing the hat, and it is going to put it like in red, and it is going to send you an alarm so you can promptly uh, avoid that you get any penalties. Also, if something happens to a worker and this person didn't have the hat, you can make a proper investigation, because you will have all this information stored in the event log. Okay, Hans, thank you very much for the time that you were with us. Sure, for sure we will make a conference call with your team and with our team later on. We can schedule that. Okay, I'm going to keep with the modules. We already have few of them left. So this is Heatmap. Heatmap, it's very good um, for shopping malls, because we work in four okay, Iji, give me just one moment, please. As soon as I finish talking about the modules, I will talk about the license. Okay, so as I was saying, um, Heatmap, it we work in a four scale color. It is blue, yellow, green, and red. Yes. Okay. So when people, for example, you install this camera in a shopping mall, and you want to see the people that is going there, as we can see in this image. So uh, if nobody goes, it is going to be blue. If some people are going, those are transitional colors. So it is going to be yellow or green. And if a lot of people are going uh, by this area, it is going to be red. So it is going to help you to uh, let you know which part of your shopping mall is more visited, which product is preferred by customers. So it is a very good module. Okay, and actually that was our last module. Um, Now we are going to talk, well, as you could see here, there are some examples of the projects that we have implemented. The first one was implemented here in Russia. It was implemented in a company that they are providers, internet providers, TV providers. So that was the place where we implemented 5,000 IP cameras. The next one is the penitentiary in Turkey. So as you could see, we are working in the international market. And we installed 1062 IP cameras. And in the last example, we could see that we installed 450 IP cameras with some analytic modules. Okay. So now I want to show you that we have prepared solutions. So we already know, for example, if you want to put your system and let's say in a hotel. So we already have the solution prepared for you. So we are going to assist you, we are going to help you, but you can keep in mind that we already have implemented this project in another, let's say, hotel, and we already know what you are going to need. So this is very good for you because you don't think like, okay, I have a hotel, but I really don't know which modules are the best for this kind of business, but uh, we we already know. So we are going to be able to help you, uh, and we are going to also assist you, telling you which modules you will need to work with. Okay, here you can find some more examples. You will have this presentation, so you can see. Okay, this is the remote access to your CC2B system. So you can access from your phone, for example, from an Android, you can access, or you can access from your iPhone also, or you can access from a computer. You simply need to know the information related to your CC2B, and you will be getting all the information. This is what you will be able to do with the system. If you are, for example, checking from your phone all this information. So you can watch online, you can manage online, as I said before, for example, the PTZ cameras. So you can check, you can, with the joystick, see what you want to see. You will receive notifications, and you will be able to work with the archive. So if you want to see what happened yesterday at 2 p.m. from your phone, you will be able to do so. Okay, now I think like this we have arrived to one of the most important parts for you all. This is the Eocortex license. So we have 4 licenses. The first one is ML, L, the second one LS, the third one ST, the fourth Ultra. So we are going to check each license. So the first one is ML. In ML license, there are only 3 modules included. This is sabotage detection, audio stream processing, PTZ Camera Control. And you don't have the possibility to add any more modules in this license, but you will be able to upgrade. For example, if you this ML license is also for small system, so you can connect there 20 cameras, but no more than that. But for example, if you need more than 20 cameras, you can choose the next license, which is LS. It is up to 400 cameras. You will need 5 servers, and you will connect 80 cameras in each server. And the workstations are up to 10. With ML, only 2. Okay, the next license is LS. So here you only have included the sabotage detection, but you will be able to add any module that you may need. So if you need people counting in queue and you have 400 cameras, you will be able to do that with the LS license. If you need to upgrade your system, you can go to Eocortex ST. In the ST license, we have 5 modules included already, which are sabotage detection, face detection, suspect search and tracking, and abandoned object detection. So if you, for example, you need all these 5 modules, but also you need the module of hard hat detection, you will need to add this module. But it is going to work with the ST license. This ST license actually is unlimited for the number of cameras that you would like to connect. It is unlimited for the servers. It is unlimited for workstations. And for example, if you want to upgrade, if you have an LS license, but you need the ST license, you will only need to pay the difference between the prices of these two licenses. Maybe you are wondering, well, why you haven't said anything yet about Ultra? Well, if you need an Ultra license, you should buy an Ultra license since the very beginning, because we cannot upgrade from ST to Ultra. This is something that we cannot do. So you can upgrade from ML to LS or from LS to ST, or actually you can upgrade from LL to ST, but you cannot upgrade to Ultra. So if you have a really big system, you may consider to buy the Ultra license since the very beginning. So that's pretty much how our license program work. If you have any more questions, you of course feel free to ask. How you can get the license? So there are two ways. The first one is the USB key. So it means that we, Eocortex, we are going to send you a USB with the program in there. This is not a common USB. This USB can only be used for the license of Eocortex. That's something that's very important actually. So what is pretty good about the USB key is that you buy it, you get them. If something happens with the computer, let's say the computer A just failed, the server A just failed, so you can just take the USB key and put it in another computer, and the license and the cameras and all the system is going to start working again. The other way that you can get our license is by a software key. So this means that you will get a file, you will install this file in your computer, and this file is going to be working with the license, yes? But if something happens to this computer, we won't be able to, or you won't be able to have the same license in another computer. So personally, I prefer the USB key. If you, for example, if you want to try our product, Eocortex, you can try it. We can provide you with an ST or a Ultra version. And you can test this kind of license for about 30 days, so it means like 1 month. But for example, if you have a really big system, let's say that you have more than 50 or 100 cameras, we will be able to allow you to test our product, Eocortex, during about 2 or 3 months, which is very good. Let's say that you proved Eocortex, you liked it, you have already everything configured on your computer, and you decided to purchase Eocortex, the license that you already have on, in your trial version. You just need to let us know that you want to purchase, that you are convinced with our product, and we will send the license that you already have, and none of the configurations that you already did is going to be lost. So it is very good. We issued this license once, and it can only be extended once more when you complete the payment. Okay, here is the benefits that you will get from us. So as I mentioned before, you get pre-sale assistance, and this is going to be for free. So you get a project, you call us, we can provide you with all the information, all the technical information, all the calculations. We also do the calculations. We have a special team to do calculations for you. Also, you will get for the product that for the project that you have, you will get a manager, a personal manager that is going to work with you throughout the project until it since it started until it is already implemented in the last customer. As I said before, you can try this. You can try this license for 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months, depending on how big your system is. We are going, of course, to make a follow-up, so we expect that you share your impressions from Eocortex with us. And if something is wrong, of course, we are ready to help you with technical support. Also, if you need, let's say that you have the project, the end customer wants to know something more about the product that we are offering. So we can make a dedicated webinar for this special customer, and we can teach this person also to the whole interface. We can show how it works and everything. So your benefits is that with all our system you save a lot of time, and you also this is our product, so we know which is going to fit the best to the last customer. So this customer is going to be very happy because this customer is going to get the proper solution that what this person really needs. Okay, someone who was doing some questions. Okay, and of course, with our assistance, it is going to increase loyalty from new customers and from the existing customers and partners. Okay, so I'm going to talk right now how we work, how Eocortex works. So we have like two ways. One, if, for example, if we get the requesting from the last customer. So we receive the information about the project. We receive the information about how many cameras this project is going to require, who is going to be the user, all this information. And which is very important, it is the time frames, because when we know the time frames, we can schedule the trial. When how long will it take the trial for you to try the program? If it is already approved, when it is going to be approved, if it is if the decision is already done, taken, then how or when the sale is going to be. So this is the way that we work when we get the project from the last customer, from the end customer. And Sometimes, for example, there's another way for us to contact the, um, the installer or the integrators or the distributors. So we call you, we identify the person who makes the decision, then we make an initial presentation to show the product, what we offer, the advantages that you will have working with us. Then you will get the license, the trial license. You try it after you provide us with positive feedback of this test. Then all the commercial aspect is discussed. If Eocortex is, let's say, the winner, so we sign a partner agreement and we start working with projects. Okay. This is a special offer that we have. So it is a trade-in. If you, for example, if you have a customer and they want to switch the VMS provider that they are having, if you uh, if you allow us to get all these licenses, Eocortex is going to give you 50% of this license that are going to be changed. So this is a very good offer. If any of you want or have the possibility, you can use this possibility. Okay, we are getting to the end of our presentation. As I said before, you will get this presentation. You can check here, there are useful links. There are the packages, there are technical documentation. There are the documents where it says which cameras we work with. Some videos, promo materials that you can use, for example, to show to your clients. Some webinars that we already provided, they are recorded. You can also check them if that's interesting for you. Okay. So this is, yes, the end, but I would like to show you just the interface, how Eocortex looks like. So okay, just give me one moment. Please let me know if you can see my screen. Okay, perfect. So, oh, as you can see here, these are the cameras. This is the menu. Here are the options that you may need. For example, as you could just see, there was the detection of no hard hat. Here, just tell me one moment. Oh, here, for example, we have Heatmap, and we can just, we hit here, Heatmap, show Heatmap, and as I told you before, the blue colors are where nobody is going, and the red color is when people used to go the most. So as you could see, it is every time it goes like a little bit red. Okay, as you could see here, they have no hats. In this camera, you could see that it is face detection, the one that is in the left side. I'm going to show you the menu. Well, this is their configurator. This is their journal. So here you have all the information stored. You can check here, for example, the cameras from which you would like to have some details. Let's say that we want face detection. So we want to know who's been detected, and let's say apply filter, and we can say here last hour. Okay, apply filter. Why it is not? Just give me one moment. It seems that there is no information. Okay, let's try with another camera. Let's say, for example, let's say Heatmap. Okay. Last hour. Just one moment, please. Well, it is not showing me the report. I really don't know why. But, well, for example, when you have here all the information, as you could see, there is date, so you will know at what time, what date something, let's say a fire started. So you will know at what time it started, which day, on which camera it happened. You can associate a name in the camera. If you need this report, you can also export the information. For example, you can take a picture of this of the screen, or you can let's say get a Excel file with all that information. If you need to export like a